Hello, hello, and welcome back to Phlox'em All. We are keeping moving with our road to Vegas. We've trimmed down this list quite a bit. Yesterday we played Fernborn, and it's a very fun deck, some really cool stuff in it, but just gonna probably cycle between these three. Just we only have a week left, or even less than that at this point. Try and see which of these are fun, but also feel like they have the best chance of winning. And this is kind of the biggest thing for me right now is running into non-PV decks. I feel like Sprite Total makes a lot of sense against most PV. Blaz Kicker is also pretty good into PV, it seems like, but what has a good chance against non-PV stuff, and specifically GR? This is not GR. I don't love this hand. This feels better. What do they have for artifact control? Don't remember. I don't think one of those upgrades for Eruption gives you artifact control. Okay, they get to see my hand. I don't think they have anything, so this is just a pretty solid start for us. Bouncing Deathquark is unfortunate hit there. And seeing the shark pretty soon is a little scary, but that's okay. We might be able to slow roll this. This doesn't strike me as the scariest deck ever. Yeah. Can D-Animator get us? Not really. A lot of it will just be killing their sort of elusive dudes and stuff. I wouldn't mind getting the outpost down, but we could also just go this here. I'm gonna fight with Ezra. It's actually, yeah, it is probably a good idea to fight this Thrall off here. Do I just play the shark right now? I think we just roll this one more turn. We'll let them get more amber and we'll EP it. We'll kill this, make token. And there's the Forsaken. Okay, so technically we could hit and run that if we want to next turn, unless they decide to kill it again. Broken Axe is down. That's actually something we probably want to deal with, so might not be getting the Forsaken down this turn. We might need a Neutron Shark soon. Otherwise, the Forsaken just gets pinged by this anyways. What did we discard? Manifestation? When they fought it? Yeah. Problem is the Shadow's turn is just pretty bad outside of bouncing this. Uh-oh, might have lost him. We will see. They back. Do have to remember the Haunting deck too, and the Atomic Destabilizer is. I mean, it's really not too scary. We have some decent ways of killing our own stuff here. We can just Reap with this, or we can Neutron Shark it, which I think is probably the correct call here. And then just if we get another hit, so we go Shark, Gate Warden, Broken Axe. We need a Positron first. Okay. Is it worth playing the EP here? I just don't think it is. Get this down, and we'll go ahead and shark. We'll hit Broken Axe and this guy, and then get rid of those two. Do lose the Eddy and a Lurking Hob. So Eddy loss is unfortunate, but hopefully we get a little bit more shadows here. Find a Mark of Dis too. So probably try to go shadows next turn. The hit and run's a little awkward because we don't really have a good life for life target after that. So we want to probably... Ooh, there's some Merkins. Or the animator. I think that's fine. We can blow that up and get this guy back. I get to kill this with the life for life. Ah, there's a smith. Okay, so nice Logos pipped smith. We're giving up this key. Tough call on the EP there. But just with the game state. Oof. More Amber. Come on. Yeah, and then they get the Seer's Mace. Okay, so there goes our Forsaken. We probably played a little bit too hard into that. But it's okay. We'll leave this alive for the Mark of Dis later. This Shadow's turn is still fine. Double Mercanting feels totally acceptable. Unless we get Quantum Mouse, then it's a little bit less good. So we'll kill the daughter, bounce the Merkins, lay the Merkins. Armored spikes. What is this? I mean, I guess we put it there. We'll go ahead and life for a life. Doesn't really matter. We'll sacrifice Merkins because we're not getting it back anytime soon. So we'll just do that. So we get to check. They get key 1. We still have this for the Mark of Dis, which is pretty good here. We can actually start killing tokens next turn with this thing, unless it dies. Scary thing is we don't have an answer for Eruption if that comes down. Never thought that would be a problem. They're going back into Logos here, which is really good for us. That means our Mark of Dis is going to be pretty impactful, I think, because they should be fairly exhausted on Logos cards, especially with a hand of 9. They're not drawing back up probably hardly anything. Might need to kill that. Discard to Stratowise. Do I care about that? I can't reap if I have the Gate Warden. Placeholder again, huh? With a drop hit. Holy cow. Okay, so they get rid of our mouse. Darn. Their mouse, which we stole completely. Okay, no Skyborn. So we called this here. You will Gate Warden. Discarding Garwin. Make a token on the right. Groupthink. Lay the Havoc. Discarding the Rocket Boots. Make the token on the right. Booby Trap. Okay, we'll make one more. And we'll Mark of Dis. Reap to take out the Booby Trap one. Yeah, so they can draw. They can't reap. Find a daughter. So we maybe go Logos here. Or we just go Dis again. Can't mark them again, but we can just use the mark to kill this or kill another Thrall. Doesn't sound terrible. And they're still not drawing anything new here because they got the... Oh, I guess they already drew some from the Minerva's Wings. Can't reap because of Gate Warden. I mean, Dis gets us to check, so I think that's the right call here. So how do we want to do this? think we kill that. Make another token. Wouldn't mind throwing that on the bottom with Titan Outpost next turn. So let's go ahead and fight. We'll fight. What do we get rid of? Doppelganger and Terran Surefoot. Okay. And then we do keep one down. Just to keep this thing live for now. Really want to draw this stuff, so I think we need to go Logos. Don't really want to play a rigged lottery on that. One, there's not much value for us to hit, and two, we want all of those cards, or most of them. We didn't really hit cards we cared too much about. If they play Eruption here, I guess we have the practical methods to kill Eruption now, so that's not as big of a problem. Geistoid could have some creature control here. Could just be Return to Rubble. I don't think we've seen that. That's a manifestation for some stuff. Ooh, double discards, though. Yeah, and there's the Return to Rubble. That's fine. We discard... Oh, discard the Parabite. Good hit for us. That's pretty lucky. Okay. So we'll go ahead and... Gosh, we can't play the Wild Wormhole. We can if we do this first. Unbinding. Okay. Now we can't play it. Play this guy. I guess we are making one more token, so let's see. Archival Rigged Lottery. Token is Shoulder Id. Yeah. Discard that. A little awkward here at the end, actually. I would have really liked to flip the deck. Arm Fuller comes back down. Minerva's Wings goes on it. So he can't reap now, right? It's actually pretty good for us. We can stop the key in Dis, so I think we just go that way. Actually, we stop it in Shadows, too. I think it is actually Shadows, because we want to flip this. We don't want that to be what we draw into. So go ahead and... Oh, I guess we tokenize it either way. Steal one. Rigged Lottery. Don't quite get to check, but we're pretty well set up for this next turn. We can do more taxing. We've got our Soul Snatcher ready to go, so we could just gain more Amber than they can deal with. I feel like I can't quite pinpoint where it was. Something about what I've done this game feels sloppy. And I'm just not sure what it was. If there was targeting on those dis turns maybe where I should have just reaped instead of fighting because I had the Gate Warden so they couldn't reap. So leaving that board of Logos just doesn't really matter except for the Daughter, which I was killing with the Mark. Maybe that's just better pressure rather than discarding cards. But because I couldn't mark again, that meant I didn't really have a good option for... Ooh, chooses to play the Skippy. If you discard the Skippy there, it removes my Levy as an option. Now we just go Dis. Streak on the right. We will Levy. Am I going to fight anything here? I don't think I really care. Discard the Gateway. I mean, now they're just... This is where this deck just goes crazy once the Soul Snatcher's down, if you already have a lead. Do they have EP? No. I don't think they're Logos, unless they have a... I know the Smith was pipped into Logos, right? Sure, the rest of this really does enough. Okay, so we got that one, but I don't feel like that was my best game. I think there were things that could have been more optimal. I think starting out feeling like I maybe didn't have too much to worry about, except that they did get a lot of amber early on with some of those house pips. But I don't know. It's Sprite Tar is still a good deck. It's very, very likely. I think like if I had to choose right now, Sprite Tar is probably the one I would go with. Just because I'm very practiced with it at this point, even though obviously I'm not playing super well. If I'm saying I'm not playing well, but I like the way it plays. In a world where PV exists. Before PV existed, I think I'm okay with this one because it's very rare that it gets the actual like full kind of lockout going. It's much more just sort of the incremental value of like each turn when you're able to kill a couple of thralls with like your booby trap or things like that. There's just more sneaky plays with the thralls while it's kind of doing its other stuff, which does make it also not quite an all or nothing thing. Like we lost the Forsaken there, but we still had decent stuff going on. I wonder if it relies too much on the levy though. Against things like borrow and stuff, that could just get really bad. PV Shadows could hurt us, but PV Shadows probably is not dealing with my board very well, so I don't know. We'll see. Keep testing this week and see what we land on. Just a few days left. Very, very excited. Should be a good time out there. So if you're in Vegas and I've never met you before, definitely come up, say hi, introduce yourself. I probably know you just by your Discord tag or whatever, but even if I don't know you by that and you just watch the videos, would love to meet and chat and honestly hear what I could be doing more with the channel. I feel like I kind of have bounced around between a lot of different things over the years, and I've liked this series. It has been hard to keep up with. The first couple weeks went really good, but then this week, or the last 2 weeks, just a lot of travel and stuff. Summers get busy. So, but maybe we'll do another similar series for Road to KFC because, yeah, I'll have to decide what I'm playing for that too. So, thanks so much for watching though, and we'll see you next time on Phlox'em. Take care.